In India, some of the biggest companies like Vedanta Ltd, Bharti Airtel, RPSG Group, and Essel Mining have been supporting political campaigns for the past 5 years. This information came out recently after a court order revealed by the Election Commission of India just before a national election. A method called electoral bonds, initiated in 2017, allowed companies and individuals to give money to political parties anonymously. People or companies could buy bonds from the State Bank of India and then give them to political parties. But recently, the Indian Supreme Court declared electoral bonds unconstitutional, so the system has ended. Now, let's look at the numbers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharti Janata Party got the most benefit, receiving almost half of the bonds, totaling 120 billion rupees, given between January 2018 and January 2024. BJP encashed electoral bonds totaling 69.865 billion rupees. The highest amount received by the ruling party was in 2019 to 2020, worth 25.55 billion rupees. Congress redeemed a total of 13.3435 billion rupees through electoral bonds. Meanwhile, regional parties like BJD, YSR Congress and TDP encashed electoral bonds worth 9.445 billion rupees, 4.428 billion rupees and 1.8135 billion rupees respectively. West Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress received 13.97 billion rupees through electoral bonds, making it the second largest recipient after BJP. Looking at the data, we can see that many donors are individuals, but only a few, like the well-known steel magnate Lakshmi Mittal, are easily recognized. Others are less known, so local reporters are investigating why they bought the bond. Now, some transactions raise questions, such as why an electricity transmission utility in Uttar Pradesh, which is India's most populous and politically crucial state, paid over 2 billion rupees to politicians when its fiscal year 2022 earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortization were only 6 billion rupees. The firm, which is part of the Mega Group and already the second largest donor, may indirectly affect electricity costs. Now, this would warrant an explanation from the power regulator. But the problem is there are not enough details about the bonds to know if there is any corruption. There is to analyze the bond amounts when they were bought and cashed and who bought and cashed them. But the State Bank of India has not shared the unique identification numbers of the bonds, making it hard to investigate. This delay could help the ruling party by stopping investigations until further elections. For context, the union government, which owns the State Bank of India, has all the information about electoral bonds. This gives the ruling party BJP an advantage over opposition parties and citizens who don't have access to this information. This also reminds us of the caste census data from 2011, which has not been released yet. The BJP has reportedly utilized this data to its electoral advantage since May 2014, while opposition parties and citizens have been denied access.